My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire modded. I think we're going to go with another construct run. Only seems fair to stay on the character a little bit longer, especially considering how much they've had change recently. Sorry, just had to make sure that my chair was not running over a cord, lose energy at the start of each turn. How about no? 100 gold. Probably do 100 gold, go to the first shop, decide a win condition. But the thing is, this line has 4 upgrades, which is 2 mega upgraded cards on the first floor, which is really good. I'll take the 100 and then I'll go on this line. I'm just gonna hold the attack mode here for a while. And now I'm willing to shift because we'll have lethal next turn. Got him. Shift strike. The mega upgrade on this is 3 block 5 times. Mega upgrade on this is just, I think, 5 strength 5 dex. Let's take a backfire. Upgrades are really important on this character, so I'll upgrade that, and then I'm probably going to upgrade it again. Right. See if we can get out of this fight without using the backfire. Because sure, we could use that for the win. Never mind. We will use it. No, none of those. Remove a card from the deck. Or, you know what? I'm going to take the gold here. Strikes and defense become ethereal? I'm actually a little interested in that, because then I just get to my backfire really quickly and fire it off until we win. It's a very powerful card. Especially when I mega upgrade it, that does 30 damage for 1 energy. Anticipate. I see you shiver with... Let's go across and upgrade another backfire. Perfect. Fly Swatter. Future card reward screens, you will no longer be offered cards you have previously skipped. I'm going to try and keep an eye on whether or not that's working here, because I've had trouble with that before. I've seen cards again and again and again and again, and then I saw them again. Strike, strike, anticipate. Ooh, nice. We've already got the block up. Setting them up for the backfire. There it is. Alright, double defend in the next hand with the defense mode. The defense, by the way, aren't shifting here. And that's because they are ethereal, I mean. It's not because they're ethereal, but when they were changed by that event to become ethereal, they lost the property of shifting. Which is actually fine for this deck, because I don't want them to be shifting. Question card. On future card reward screens, you have 1 additional card from which to choose. That's going to be really interesting. One-way mirror is a great way to gain block as well as amplify the damage of my backfire. Backfire. Yeah, no, it is backfire. Great. So basically, we want our deck to just be one-way mirror backfire at this point. So for that reason, I'm going to allow all of my strikes and defense to exhaust here. All right, let's anticipate. Great. 14 block already this turn, and I can one-way mirror to be fully defended. Perfect. This is a one-way mirror backfire deck. That's really cool. I like that. Wasp Nest. Every time you lose HP in combat, draw. I'm still reading from memory. It's not draw 2. It is gain 2 thorns. Gain 4 blur and 2 vulnerable. That's actually probably really good considering how much the backfire is doing for us. Sorry, how much block we get from one-way mirror. Well, do we get enough from it to make ourselves vulnerable? Probably not, actually. The mega upgrade just becomes 7 and 7, but I'm not certain though. We'll pass. Defend, backfire the front line. And yay, we're set up for lethal. Speed potion, interesting. Don't want any of these, right? I still haven't done like a chain strike build. Mode Shift Mega upgraded draws 2 cards, right? We could actually use that to fire off a bunch of backfires in the same turn. I just want the extra block there, actually. With defense mode shift. I feel like this fight is likely to just be all offense. Well, as much offense as I can muster, at least. Right. Let's one-way attack mode. Hit the backline there for less than lethal. But it's okay, because we can kill the front line this turn. And queue ourselves up for a really good kill on the backline. Well, yeah. A weird one, but it works in the end. Good. When a card overheats, gain 1 strength and 1 dex. That's a way to make the overheat build much more potent. Card is retained, gain 2 block. Lose all your block, deal twice that much damage. I kind of want to see what I can do with, like, I think a mega upgraded bunker is just going to be 4 block a turn, because I don't really throw away my attack modes and defense modes, and I wouldn't throw them away past that point. Alright. And this would be a nice way to get some block. Future card reward screens have 2 less cards to choose from, or rather 2 fewer cards from which to choose. I could do that, and that would actually make sure that I don't exhaust the entire pool of cards really, really quickly from Fly Swatter. But I kind of want to take Terracotta Horse. Sorry, Terracotta Hawkeye. My bad. Yeah, we'll take it. So it just raises the Ascension level by 5, which can be pretty rough, but it's okay. I'm up to the task. There we go. We've got a retain card, finally. Ah, it's another retain card. Imagine my luck. Defends, backfire, strike. Stasis. Deck is really thin, so we'd be able to use stasis to mega upgrade cards, but the thing is, what do I want to mega upgrade? What do I want to mega upgrade and have a bunch of copies of as well? I don't think anything. Ooh, I could get a lot of thorns in this battle. That'll do. Okay. Well, I think we're actually going to be safe because I think, yeah, a couple of these are going to kill themselves before they, yeah, beautiful. Before they manage to connect all of their damage. Suppressive Fire would actually be, no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. Never mind. I want retain cards. I don't know if Energy Ball works yet. I also don't know if this character has a form power yet. I believe that, I think Pickle told me that the Energy Ball wasn't actually slated for release and it just made its way into one of the releases. Extra energy draws extra cards next turn. Light Bulb is really powerful. So is Grinning Jar. So is Charge Shot with the fact it's a retain card. Let's remove a strike. Whoa, what's this? Mega Potion. Mega upgrade a random card in your hand for the rest of the combat. That's really cool. And there are neat ways to influence that. All right, I'm going to use the Shift Potion literally just for a card draw right now. One-way mirror. I'll mode shift for the draw. We get Bunker. Very nice, because we're going to have 3 retain cards now. I want to mega upgrade that Bunker. We played 3 attacks on the enemy that turn. If we'd attack moded first, we would have had 2 extra strength, 2 extra points of damage. The enemy was vulnerable 3, so we actually wouldn't have even killed that turn. We will now though, because we would have gotten 9 more damage. Mega upgraded enhance would be interesting, but I don't think it's necessary. Force field is innate retain, which is really good. I'm not gonna go for those because I like the fact that my strikes burn out of the deck. That's actually like a really huge selling point of them currently. So that retain, the Bunker's been upgraded once, and then at the end of your turn, retain up 1 card. Okay, that's. I did not know that was the mega upgrade for that. That is a lot more appealing now. Especially with Light Bulb, we can actually just draw a lot of cards and then just like hold off for the right time. This is interesting. There's something to this. Get 9 block out of nowhere. Draw a bunch of extra cards this turn as well. Right, let's pop A. Defend, Grinning Jar. Oh, I can't just one-way mirror and then throw off the backfire though. Anticipate, strike, backfire. Because the first hit done to a Snecko Ghost each round does no damage. Well, it does 1 damage, sorry. Let me make that clear. It does 1 damage. Yeah, I don't want any of that. This is interesting. We just need like 1 more bunker and nothing will ever be the same. Force field for defense, charge shot, and then backfire. Now I literally only need 1 damage from here on out, so that's going to be really easy to get. I could literally just let my enemy do it for me. Warpaint upon pickup, upgrade to skills. Very interesting. Hammer down versus shield burst versus hazard proof. Hazard proof. Versus auto turret. Yes, we could use hazard proof and mode shift in order to keep our strength buffs and debuffs. But I've done that. Number 1, I've done that deck before. Number 2, I'm trying to do the retain heavy deck. Number 3, I don't want to exhaust. Like, I don't want to play any of my retain cards because I want to get the extra block from them. Number 4, I already have like another entire way of handling all of my stuff. So I don't know if I want to introduce that extra element there. Yeah. Mega upgraded bunker is going to be really good. Sure. Burn out a bunch of cards, get extra draw this turn. Don't mind if I do. I'm going to have to use force field this turn, especially because I need to make sure that I draw as much as possible. Bunker is definitely into my next hand. Play a one-way mirror and a slime out there. I can't retain either of them. Even if I tried to, they would exhaust because they're ethereal. That's what they do. Can keep the grinning jar for next turn. One-way mirror, backfire, charge shot. And now we wait. Make sure that I have the one-way mirror for next turn. I've never passed up a bunker, so if we get another bunker, that's going to be real good. Okay, I don't have the energy to play much that turn. It's fine, though. I don't want to take the Thorns damage, that's why I keep playing defensive cards first, by the way. Shallot, or shallot, or root vegetable of some kind that will make people not be mad when I say it wrong. This is Gene Shallot. You gain 3 decks and metallicize at the start of each combat. You lose 1 dex and metallicize over the next 3 turns. That's another force field, though. Retain a lot of block. Good thing we had exactly those potions. We've got 3 reflection. All these enemies are taking whatever they deal to me in damage back on themselves right now. And we've also got a bunch of blur. Just making it really quite powerful. I really wish I could just snap on E again in order to say, no, I don't want to retain any extra things. But I also know that that would probably just introduce a lot more problems. I would make that mistake constantly. Anyway. Away mirror, backfire, and then charge? No, that's actually not even good yet. Okay. Purposefully allowing as much as I can to exhaust here. Thankfully, that charge shot's always going to be available. So even if we just get awful draws from here on out, it's there for me. Still not enough damage, though. All right. Please draw me lethal. Eventually. Never mind, that's already it. Alright, Sphere of Dissonance. At the start of combat, apply 3 vulnerable to a random enemy. That's actually really good. Zapper, whenever you gain strength or... Nope. Afterburners, add 3. Nope. Create cores. Overheat. This is a new one. Shuffle 3 random cores into your draw pile. Draw a card. Upgrades to 3 upgraded cores into your draw pile. And Overclock. No, we can't deal with the burns. We don't have any way to deal with the burns. I've gone to this space specifically because I wanted to get an upgrade on some of the other things I'm going to be holding. We actually hold charge up for like a really long time. Okay. Do I want to attack mode? No. Nope, rather retain it. Okay, one-way mirror, bunker, backfire to kill the front line. I'm gonna have 6 down from this, so never mind, we're fine. I thought I needed to count my block, but I just recognized that we have a lot of block at the end as well. Force field, anticipate. Awesome. Also got 15 block for this turn already, which is nice. Allowing us to instantly take out that cultist. Awesome. Thank you, Retain, for keeping me safe. Mode shift just for the draw. Yeah. Alright, I'm not going to save any of those. It's fine. All I need to worry about is whether or not I'm going to draw the... backfire. And I knew we would. Enhance. I mean, there's like a lot... very few cards in our deck, I mean. And I'd only have to upgrade... Enhance once for it to be mega upgraded. That's pretty good. Right, we get a rare relic. Not a rare relic. Sorry, just a relic. Strawberry for 7 max HP. The 7 current HP that Strawberry just gave us is actually kind of important. Okay. Okay, we've got 3 cards that we retain, and we're going to retain an extra card. Where we can have 4 cards retained and 10 damage off of the board. It's probably a good idea. So we only take 3 damage this turn. We do get 2 thorns set up. Force field, defend, and balance. All right. That'll help. Next turn, let's gain that block. Hey, there we go. Just retain the grinning jaw, let the rest of the defense come to me. And yeah, backfire is lethal here already. Boom. Second bunker. The most important thing I can do is mega upgrade that bunker, I believe. Oh, bunker. So we've got two things that we'll retain, and we can retain an extra card. Well defended. We've got 15 block available to us next turn already. Ooh. Actually managed to draw into the backfire. Really didn't think I was going to. Alright. Charge shot's got the kill for us. I actually don't cycle literally any cards, so things like Flammable Fog. Yeah, I don't cycle any cards. So low overheat cards actually totally work in this deck. But we already kind of have our defense managed, and I kind of want to go with the strategy that we already have set up. I'm gonna skip this card. I have not fought this elite on camera yet, so I am going to rest beforehand. All right. So it starts with the Centurion and a Cultist on the field. This is the Necromantic Totem. Cursed Life. If the Necromantic Totem dies, permanently add 7 curses to your deck. Decreases by 1 per turn. That's real rough. What are aggressive decks supposed to do? Alright. So the Necromantic Totem has just used Raise Dead on both of these characters. I love the effect as they transform. They have 15 poison. They are undead. When attacked, it shuffles 1 acid into the draw pile. If the Necromantic Totem is still alive, it will revive in a turn at full HP. So my goal right now is to set up as much defense as I am capable of setting up. And to not attack. They just both got buffed. Heavily. Alright, I'm going to use a defense mode. Backfire, we get some extra defense this turn as well. Necromantic Totem just hit itself in order to debuff my strength and give me frail. I believe I now retain enough cards per turn that I'm actually safe. Void in a draw pile. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Thank you, retain. Bunker is totally doing it for us right now. This is all on Bunker. 2 curses to my deck. Still too many. Still too rich for my blood. Yes, we have the ability to infinite when the grinning jars are upgraded, but, you know, anything that allows you to draw 2 or more that doesn't exhaust has the ability, the potency for things like that. It takes a lot of setup to get a deck in the position where it can do it, though. I mean, Impatience in the base game can do it. That just made me more frail. That's a lot of damage, my enemies. The force field is worth... Like, playing defense mode, force field is probably... Hang on. Let's estimate. 5 and 8. Right, we're estimating because the frail and the dex are different. Like, dex increases points of block by 1%, and frailty decreases block gain by 25%, so they're not exactly directly comparable. Cursed life is worn off. Now we can actually kill. I mean, that cultist is actually just going to die against our block. But I should probably have some sort of a role in it. So the battle wind music is playing, but both of these are still alive. Okay. That's fine. 3 quests to our quest log. Exhaust all status cards and replace them with random cards. They cost 0 this combat. Ooh. I wonder what the mega upgrade is there. I'm gonna guess that the mega upgrade is all status and curse cards, but gosh, it'd be really interesting. Like, it would screw you a lot of the time, but exhaust all cards and replace those with random cards. Those cards cost 0 this combat. That would be a super RNG kind of effect. I don't know if it would be good. In fact, I suspect that it probably wouldn't, right? The inconsistency of the draw would be really, really difficult to play around. Golden Bullet. Gatling Gun. I'll take a reserves. Honey Jar. Draw 1 more card per turn. Retain up to 1 card each turn. Extra choices on card reward screens, so 1 more choice. So that's 5 total now. On pickup, gain a potion slot, and you cannot skip rewards. We probably do that, because with Fly Swatter swatting down the worst, and Honey Jar getting another retain per turn, this could be real interesting. Or it could be garbage. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Ow. Well, at least we got some thorns out of it. Swift potion there. I'm actually going to be retaining a lot of cards here. I'm going to try and retain a card and see if I get the 1, 2, 3. Okay. I was thinking if I tried to retain it, maybe it might give me the bunker bonus for it anyway. not the case. Yeah. It's going to hold off on that one. See, the problem here is I need to be able to kill a lot of them in the same turns. And we have 2 attacks in the entire deck. So you can see how that might be a problem. So now we could actually play reserves. Fine. Alright, that'll do it. Yep, hell of a lot of block out there. Okay, backliner is 2 turns from dying on my thorns. So, charge shot and... So, it'd be charge shot probably for the midliner, and then this Darkling, I'd need something else. Well, backfire, probably. Oh, whoa, I have enough thorns that it already happened. Okay, I'm caught off guard here. 52, and yeah, no, never mind. We still have lethal, but... We still have lethal, but it's yeah, no problem whatsoever. I definitely didn't throw that against the wrong target and cause a huge problem for myself there. Reinforce is interesting. Mega upgrade to 3 block 5 times. The thing is, our hand is currently like almost full of retain cards every turn, so just taking any retain card probably isn't just a great idea. That said, suppressive fire and then the ability to upgrade it twice would be nice. If I don't take the suppressive fire here, I'm never going to have a suppressive fire. If I try to skip, I think it just takes one at random. You cannot skip rewards, right? I don't want to try and click skip, just in case it does just give me something at random and specifically gives me accumulate. Okay. That could have been a lot worse. Obtain enough cards to fully defend. And no more. I want to retain 5 cards at the end of a turn because then I can get a lot of block without impeding my draw for the next turn. Well, actually, for what it's worth, Honey Jar means that I only want 4, right? Because Honey Jar draws me an extra card per turn. Honey Jar. Actually, what it's called. Battery Acid mega upgraded 3 energy this and next turn. Do we need it? No. I want it, but I don't need it. Oh, I don't get to pass any! I forgot that the Honey Jar is anti-synergistic. Ooh, you're gonna have to take something every turn now. Oh, that sucks. Glowing Rock is going to be really good in this deck. At the end of your turn, you may exhaust a card from your hand. Like, Ice Cream would be pretty good, but Glowing Rock is going to be great. So there's a lot of cards in this deck that we just need to get out. Damn it! I knew it was going to be a Mimic even before I opened it there. I don't know how I knew, I have like a fifth sense for these kinds of things. Yes, that was intentional. Alright. I just say that because occasionally I'll tell a joke, like, quote-unquote joke, right? Yeah. For what it's worth. And someone will say, oh, no. See, it's actually this. No. No, sorry, friends. Sometimes you play stupid. Sometimes. Sometimes I am legitimately stupid, so you know. I can understand why the assumption. Right. Bunker, haunts. Literally the only two things I really wanted to play there, so we're all fine for a while now. Choose a card to exhaust. Oh, right. Oh, I forgot about that. So we choose a card to exhaust and then our retain cards. Got it. I have probably exhausted some cards I intended to keep already, right? Yeah, I exhausted Backfire. Yeah, that makes sense. Whoops. All right, so we're just going to be waiting for Charge Shot to be lethal, I guess. Oh, this is going to be a Resident Sleeper fight right here. Reserves, I don't need the draw, I just need the extra energy. Right, we'll Suppressive Fire there. Force Field, Grinning Jar. Grinning Jar again. Hey, treasure. Retain some block, don't mind if we do. Exhausted mode shifts. Retaining a hell of a lot of block per turn. Love it. Don't want to exhaust that. I'll exhaust the Grinning Jar that doesn't have any effect right now. Doesn't have any effect because I have all of the other Grinning Jars to play. So it ends up just kind of being dead in our hand after a couple. Charge Shot's getting closer. Enemy's basically already vulnerable for forever, so I can burn the one-way mirror there. Alright. So, Supfire. Supfire. Where's my treasure? What the hell, treasure? He tried to run away from me. I'm gonna drop a Grinning Jar there. We already have enough block for forever. Treasure? What are you trying to do? Select 2 cards to retain. There's no cards in my hand that I can retain. Game, please. I can just stay here and farm gold. The world's slowest gold farm, but a gold farm nonetheless. Alright, we're getting close. If only we had some way in this deck of gaining reflection. That would... Oh... That would make quick work here. Quick work indeed. Bronze scales! Thank you! Oh, alright. Start each combat with 3 Thorns. Phosphor Storm mega upgrades to 9 twice, then 9 to a random enemy. So 9 3 times for 1 energy occasionally. That's actually like a way better backfire at that point, but obviously it has the overheat downside. I'll go with Flammable Fog, I guess. I'll be stacking it atop itself often. It's going to be interesting. Alright. We'll upgrade Mega Enhance, or rather Mega Enhance, Mega Enhance. Oh no. At the end of its turn, the giant parasite gains 1 strength. Oh no. We are very not equipped to deal with that. Oh no. Perfectly defended, just setting up for my bunker. Again, perfectly defended. Oh, this enemy is getting a lot of plated armor as well. At the end of its turn, it gains 2 plated armor to a maximum of 30. Whew. And I thought the last fight was going to be Resident Sleep. This is going to be wild. It's okay. Just going to be relying on charge shot a lot. Which isn't okay, but it's okay. You know? You know when it's not okay and you say it's okay? You don't? Ah, it's okay. Choose a card to exhaust. Mode shift out of the deck. Good thing I have some thorns so that we can deal some damage here. More than happy to hit that reserves. I can deal like 15 damage a turn-ish. There's worse amounts of damage to be hitting. Like, none. Okay, card to exhaust here. Probably one-way mirror. The enemy is as vulnerable as they'll ever need to be. And if I can get back to my suppressive fire commonly enough, will be great. Yeah, especially because it's backfire, suppressive fire, flammable fog, draw. Anticipate, so 14 block for the next turn. And then we do it all over again. Woo! Mega upgraded suppressive fire as well. Yeah, it'll get the job done. Yeah, we just have infinite block for literally forever, so that's good. Gotta remember to get all of the keys, because this can definitely kill the heart. It just has to get it set up. Centennial Puzzle, the first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. We actually kind of do that often. Skip. No! Skip. No! Cycle if your dex is -1. Yeah, we'll actually take an electric armor there. That's actually really good for us. Alright, now we need to upgrade the bunker. Mega upgrade the bunker. Bottled Lightning versus Sapphire Key. I have to take the Sapphire Key here. Bottled Lightning. Oh, start each combo with that card in your opening hand. Because that card isn't drawn, I could have just put reserves in my opening hand, which would be insane. I believe that's how that works, though. I'm not entirely certain, but my understanding would imply that that is how that works. That's as equivocal as I can be. Come on. All right. It's okay. We're just gonna have infinite block eventually. Alright. I'm in defense mode, electric armor, just so I can get some serious thorns out there. I'll burn one of the grinning jars. We've got 3. Alright. Mega upgraded bunker. 2 cards. Suppressive fire as well as... Nice, that'll do. Burn the mode shift. Keep the backfire. Yeah, this is going to take a while as well, but... At least we can never be hit. Reserves. Eh, 59 is a serious amount of damage. I'm okay with that. All right. Drop the one-way mirror. Tame the grinning jar. My goal at this point has to be suppressive fire, etc. Just keep it going. Great. And we'll exhaust none of those, and we'll keep 2. So shield block at this point would be really good, but I've already passed one up because I didn't initially have this as my kind of archetype, because I didn't have a suppressive fire at the time, and thought that I was just going to be able to power through everything with the backfire as my way of dealing damage. Effectively, what I'm saying right now is the card that will make this good is a card I no longer can get. And that's sad, isn't it? I can literally just go for lethal right now by cycling Grinning Jaw. Also, this is actually going to be a really good way to get the combo score modifier. Just have to play 25 cards in a turn. But if I cycle this enough times, then the stacks of slow on Giant Head, slow being for every card you played in a turn, Giant Head will take 10% more damage from attacks. Eventually, Backfire will just be lethal. That will also help me get Overkill for more than 100 damage in a single strike. Single attack, it doesn't have to be a strike. 210, and then 252. The boot, whenever you deal 5 or less unblocked attack damage, making that very clear, increase it to 5. No, I can't. No, I can't turn them down. I'll take Analyze, I guess. That's not good for us, though. I can't even turn down the energy boat, damn it. Oh, I really should have just sold the honey jar as soon as I figured out what downside it was going to have for us, because, ugh. We retained too many cards. Oh, gosh. All right, Transient, this is going to be interesting. Well, the other one already retains itself. Bunker, bunker, one-way mirror, grinning jaw, enhance, electric armor, and now we wait. He took 2 damage, We got the card draw. We also got extra thorns, courtesy of having done that. Grinning Jaw. Oh, gosh. This isn't going to have the defense I really want, is it? Yeah, I forgot that mode shift isn't literally just card draw, and that's my bad. Okay, though. Backfire's still in the deck. We should be okay. And we will be. Enemy's dead anyway. No need to guarantee anything, though. It's fine. Goodbye, Transient. Hello. Blazing Speed. Yes! This is exactly the kind of thing that I was looking for. Deals 3 damage, draw 3 cards. Upgrades to 5 and 5, but you can only put it in a deck that doesn't have cycle. Bottle Yo-Yo. Upon pickup, choose a card. Whenever it's put into your discard pile, shuffle it into your draw pile. Interesting. Would Blazing Speed be capable of infiniting there? I think so. Alright. Alright. Let's make our way a little bit further forward. I mean, that plus just an upgraded Grinning Jar is already enough. Let's recall, get the final key before I accidentally mess it up. Upgrade all cards you can no longer heal. That's always really appealing to me as this character. It'd be usable if it wasn't for the fact that I have to go to another boss after this. Use an Ancient Potion and then the mode shift. No, I don't want to exhaust that card. I want to retain that card. There we go. Exhaust, analyze, and retain. Backfire will be fully defended, and 36 damage coming the way of the enemy there. So I don't think Blazing Speed will be able to actually do itself. It really depends how it's coded, but most cards will hit the discard pile after their effect has taken place. I'm well aware of that interaction, by the way. That's why, you know, you can't infinite with just vulnerability source as well as, like, it's why you can't infinite with just one Flash of Steel and no discard or no draw pile, right? Because the Flash of Steel doesn't go to the discard pile and then draw itself. It draws, finds nothing, goes to the discard pile. Just want to make that really clear. I'm going to burn a Grinning Jar. I don't want the hand to be particularly over... I shouldn't have kept the Grinning Jar. I need it to be mega upgraded. Well, upgraded. Just got to cycle the deck down a little bit more, and then we've just got the win pretty easily, in fact. Exhaust the burn. Not going to retain either of those two cards, actually. I need the space in my hand. Or I could just kill without it. Xylophone! On pickup, choose a 0 or 1 cost card. That card now costs X, applying its effect X times when played. You know I know what okay. You gotta know. You gotta know what I'm gonna do with it. And no, it's not Blazing Speed. I need Blazing Speed to cost 0. It's Bunker. No. Is it Bunker? I think I have infinite defense anyway, right? Bunker would be funny and nutty. It could be Electric Armor, and then have Electric Armor mega upgraded. That would be good. It could also be Charge Shot. Have Charge Shot mega upgraded, and then Charge Shot is, you know, suddenly a ridiculous nuke. The thing is, I'm considering, like, I'm looking forward to the Heart fight, right? And thinking that a ridiculous nuke in the Heart fight, they cap your damage at 300 per turn. What would be ridiculous is Electric Armor having ridiculous thorns. Electric Armor is going to be really interesting. Gosh, I hope I draw it early. I can use backup to do it as many times as I want. Oh, this is gonna be... This is gonna be really interesting. I need the space in my hand. I'm going to exhaust the attack mode. Back up the Electric Armor. Are you the first one? Yep. And then the second one. Cool. All right. Third one. Oh no, it has to be. I suspected we were going to get more block out of that, but I forgot that we didn't have as many retain cards as I thought. Okay, so it took unblocked damage, and its thorns taken damage is about to reflect on me. Thankfully, I have reinforced in hand, so it's not a problem. But gosh, that could have been not good. Three cards to retain, sure. Enemy hits me and dies. Great. All right. Time to get the heart. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. All right. I'm gonna rest here. I just want to have as much HP as possible. Lantern, gain energy on the first turn of each combat. It's extremely powerful for us. Could I fight the merchant? It depends how early I draw my electric armor, but also the merchant doesn't take that much damage to the electric armor, and we can't make them vulnerable. It would be a long slog, and it would be annoying. For that reason, I'm not going to do it. It might be possible, but that doesn't make it something I want to do. I specifically don't use all my cards this turn so that I can get Light Bulb to give me all of the extra energy. Sorry, to use all of the extra energy to draw all of the extra cards. There we go. That's what I meant. Use bunker, suppressive, and then turn around, which is going to be really nice. Let's exhaust the mode shift and then retain these two. Thinking defense mode, electric armor. And I'll even turn around. Awesome. Ooh, we're probably not going to have the block for that. That's a concern. I'm going to play force field, then immediately draw that force field, then play force field, then immediately draw that force field, then play force field, then immediately draw that force field, and play force field. You know, for a change. And we're covered. Everything's fine now. It's retained charge shot for the kill. Plus something else. Anchor, start each combat with 10 block as well as Elixir. Elixir is actually going to be really important. Hard reboot. Exhaust your hand, draw 5 cards. That actually might also be really important. No, Reinforce becomes a ridiculous amount of block after I play my Electric Thorns. Thing is, I really need my Electric Thorns as early as they possibly can show up, so it's... There's a little bit of desperation in that, I'll admit. Don't want to exhaust either of those. Retaining both of them already. happily bunker. Some speed just for the draw. Let's reinforce anticipation. With which we shiver. Keep our whole block. Not the cards I was looking for. Can't play mode shift, that'll screw me. Well, getting that out that turn is good. I only have one bunker up, right? Yeah, and it's not even the more powerful one, so... that means I should play the defenses. I actually don't even want to retain all of them. Okay, we got backup and electric armor. That's great. That's exactly what we're looking for. Yes, I'm allowing myself to take damage this turn. That's fine. I'm willing to accept a fair bit of damage this turn, I think. This is to set up for the giant reinforce next turn. Force field, suppressive. Right, choose a card to exhaust. Definitely analyze. Great. So should be free next turn to play electric armor. That'll get that done. Reinforces now all of the defense that we need. Or it should have been. There we go. That's now all the defense we need. I'm going to play the extra electric armor. Just get it out of the hand. I don't like that all of these grinning jars keep going by unupgraded. A lot of damage, my friends. Thought I was going to be using the elixir. Instead, you know what? Let's just let the enemy die on my thorns. That's been the whole idea of the run. So that pivoted a lot near the end and took a really long time because it was a defensive deck, but that's an interesting and unique way to play the construct. For the moment, my name is Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Slay the Spire modded. That's been the construct. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There is a playlist in the description down below with all of my content on this game, past, present, and future, as well as a link to each and every single one of the mods featured in each and every single episode of this series. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.